man. It's time. For an intro cinematic, oh boy. There's so much evil purple. There's that thing. There's a spook of ghosts. And slimes! There's people. Well, that person looks important. Yeah, it's so colorful now. Look at this hammer! This dude is writing. You got this big dude. Some big dudes. There's some nice buildings he's got. He's so high up now. On a not very stable structure. Well, that place looks very evil. I sure hope the song isn't copyrighted, but knowing Square Enix, it probably is. Oh well. Oh, Dragon Quest Builders. Trademark. Yeah, this is the next game that I'm doing. Dragon Quest Builders! This game has, as you can see, 4 chapters. But we will start off with... Oh, actually, no, we can go to the game settings and customize our character. Wow, we can choose male or female. I'm not going to change any of this, though. But we're going to start off with Cantlin, a land of plains and plateaus in southern Elfgard, which was once home to a formidably fortified city. This game takes place in Elfgard, which was in... Ooh, I've only played one Dragon Quest game, but I'm pretty sure Elfgard is the very first Dragon Quest, which was actually called Dragon Warrior, I believe, not Dragon Quest, but... We're gonna start from the beginning. Also, there's challenges, which I've done all of them already. For Chapter 1, the chapters in the Switch version are different in the PlayStation version. The first, or the last 4 will always be the same, but the first one is different, because in the PlayStation version, it was, complete this chapter in X amount of days. But in the Switch version, it's collect X amount of different types of items. We also must build our base to level 5. We must defeat the 3 dragons, build a Cantlin garden, and repair the Hammerhood's graveyard. And we're going to start from the beginning. Oh, my world is being built. Because it's more or less randomly generated. Hello. How you doing? So that thou art come before me at last. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over the half this world. Thou wishest not for half the world? Wilt thou not reconsider? 'Tis an offer few would refuse. So this game is basically a... Because at the end of Dragon Warrior, the Dragon Lord's like, oh, I'm going to give you half the world if you stay by my side, but But I think in that game, you just get into the game over. But in this case, it's what if the hero actually did say yes? Anyways, we have a mysterious person. Woodkeeper, at long last I have found you. A single foolish choice has plunged this hallowed land into darkness. Beneath benighted skies, I hope that's correct, my children crawl as insects on the earth, powerlessly awaiting their own destruction. Only by the power contained within you may this ruined world be rebuilt. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. I've been able to stand up. Woodkeeper, my child, you have finally awoken. Do you remember who you are? Do you remember what you are? Not really. Ellipses. I see. So you have no recollection of before. No matter, indeed. Perhaps it is for the best. After so long a slumber, no doubt your body will still be weak. Arise, my child, and see that you can move freely. Let's get moving. Use the left stick to move around and press B to jump. Have a run around and stretch your legs. Incredible. Thank goodness, all seems to be well. You can fulfill your role. Take care, my child. I have awoken you that you might perform a vital task. Task upon which the fate of this world may... What? I do not doubt that you feel it poorly, but it is not fate of the world more important than... Oh, my poor child, it is true. You are nearly at death's door. It seems your lengthy slumber has robbed you of all your strength. Things! Here, my child, take these white petals. You can use them to restore your vitality. You got it. I've obtained my first handful of white petals. Good. Mudkeeper, you have been blessed with a special power, the power to combine raw materials to build items anew. Behold, you can work at this tree stump. Use the white petals you gather to prepare some healing cream. Let's get building. You can use materials you can collect to build new items. Try using the nearby crafting station to craft some healing cream. Okay. Maybe we can make a cypress stick, a torch, and healing cream. This is a usable item. Medicine. A palliative paste of pure white petals restores 15 HP for 3 petals that are white. Wonderful, you have made your first creation. Thank you very much, child. You have a power shared by none other in this world. The power to build new things from raw materials. I use this healing cream you've created to tend to your wounds, protect, to use tools and items. You could use an item by selecting it with left and right on the D-pad, then press X. Try using the healing cream you've made to restore your HP. Cream. I have 30 HP now. Do you feel better now? I see the colors return to your cheeks. You created that healing cream with your own 2 hands. However, the men and women who inhabit this world have lost the power of creation. My child, your sacred duty rests upon your young shoulders. You must... Oh, wait. Well, yes, I quite understand that you wish to leave this place, but first you must learn of your... Very well. I will show you how to build a path into this crypt. Take this broken branch that I found. Yay. Well done. Within that humble broken branch sleeps a cypress stick, the simplest of weapons. Approach the tree stump as before and use it to craft a cypress stick. Stick. With one broken branch, we can make a cypress stick, which is a weapon. A broken branch built to work as a weapon. We get attack +1 with this. Great. But it's disappeared. Congratulations, my child. You've created your first weapon. Making one, mankind once made tools and used them to build a thriving civilization. And as great civilizations do, so too they build weapons. But now only you have the power to build such things. My child, you have been entrusted with a divine mission too. Well, I can imagine you are eager to see the outworld outside. Would you rather not learn more of... Very well. To build a path out of here, first you must equip the weapon you have made. Press A to open your main menu and plus cypress, place the cypress stick in your hand. Yes. Equipment Weapons and armor are no use to you unless they are equipped. Press A to open the main menu, then select equipment to equip items in your equipment bag. Incredible. I have a stick. Weapons are not only useful for fighting monsters, they can also serve to gather materials. The power to break objects apart and reduce them to raw materials is yours and yours alone. Ever since the world was plunged into darkness and mankind lost this power, they have awaited the coming of one with the ability to create. Give my child the dreams and hopes. Oh, yes, I can move the camera now. Dreams and hopes, the very fates of the world of this world. Very fates of the world. Very fates of the people of this world rest on your soldiers. If this land is ever again to see the light, you must fulfill your sacred duty and... I'm sleeping, sorry. Okay, you're not asleep, are you? Nope. Perhaps it is best we continue this conversation outside. To build a path out of this place, first you must break apart and click the nearby earth. Oh man, gathering materials. Just want to break things apart and turn them into materials that you can pick up, smash the earth around you, click 10 earth blocks. I might have to turn this down one more. Because it's so loud. Anyways. Wonderful. I might have to turn down the... Burr. There. That sounds better. I have 10 blocks of earth. With that Mudkipper, that should be enough. Press X to place the blocks of earth on the ground in front of you. Over here. I have marked a location for you in red. Place a block of earth there to build a stairway to escape from this tomb. Oh, yes, plus left and right to select a block, then press X to place it in front of you. Place earth blocks inside the red markers to build a staircase. Also press B to jump. But before we go, I want all of these because I can make more cream with them. And I would like more cream. Oh yes, in this game, you can either build one or press X to make as many as possible. This little quirk wasn't like rectified until the second game. So crafting can be a bit slow. Now you have to head up here, over here, something there. Now we can open and exit. Well done, Mudkipper. You have found your way back to the outside world. When your eyes adjust to the brightness, you will see the world of Alefgard before you. Light was lost to this land long ago, and now darkness reigns eternal. The people who inhabit this somber realm once had the power to create, until it was wrenched from them. Without it, their culture crumbled into dust. Mudkipper, my child, you must have been entrusted with a momentous mission. I thought it was monumental. One only by the power you hold, the power to create, can this world be rebuilt, and the people of Alefgard arise once more. I beg your pardon? What do you mean you don't get it? Forgive me, my child. After having only just awoken from so long a slumber, this must all come as quite a shock. Let us adopt a more simple approach. Use the power of creation that dwells within you and rebuild this world however you see fit. No doubt you will fulfill your duty in the course of doing so. So too will you come to learn of the tragedy that befell this world, and the role that you are to play in its salvation. I am Rubis, the spirit of the land. Go forth, my child, and know that I do watch over you always. Oh, and Mudkipper, there is one last thing that you must know. You are not a hero. If nothing else, remember this. Cantland Plains, the ravaged realm. Oh, this place looks scary. And some sort of desert. Oh, here I am. The land you see before you was once known as Cantland. Long, long ago, a bustling city thrived here, ringed all around with stout fortifications. But all was destroyed in the relentless attacks by the monsters. Scarcely a trace remains of its former greatness. Kipper, my child. You must use the power within you to rebuild the city of Cantlin to its former glory. This will be the first step on your journey to make Elfgard arise once more. To this end, I bestow unto you a gift. A thing! That looks important. Take this banner of hope in your hand and seek the source of light that you see before you. Even as the darkness closed in around them, the men and women of Cantlin flew this flag to the bitter end. Plant the banner in this land once more, and that its bountiful light might serve as a symbol of Cantlin's restoration. There's so much dialogue. Now go, make haste for the Pillar of Light. I obtained a banner of hope. It's in my hand. I have it. Also, fall damage is in this game, and it's pretty punishing from what I remember. I want these. Because I do not have a better means of healing. Also, I want these. And this as well. My first handful of grassy leaves. That's what these bigger plants are. These sort of like, these burger ones, not these like tiny ones. I will want to gather all of these bits of grass. It's important, trust me. So important. Also, it should be of note, time is not currently passing right now. That's not really relevant right now, but it will be soonish. I saw these, yes. These little pink thingies are important because they're plum berries. Useless to me right now, but they will be important for later. Also, alright, this is slime, and that's I think it's a Draco. Or no, it's a Draki. Enemies, if you do touch them, they will do damage to you. Just simply touching them. So don't touch enemies. Over here is a thing. A sign! What does it say? There's an old worn signpost here with the words, "My Pledge," emblazoned at the top. There's a lot of writing underneath. Would you like to read it? Sure. How many years have passed since the vile and wicked Dragon Lord enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Cantlin, hath finally fallen. 'Twas but a matter of months after being robbed of the power to create that we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are literate. For so long did we take that most dear and precious power for granted, that without it we are undone. But if I cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end, I resolve to travel the lands of Elfgard and take note of what has befallen mankind. May this notice stand testament to my vow. I intend to collate the records of my journey into a book, which I shall title A Passage to Tantagel. Or, yeah, I think it's Tantagel. I invite all who read this pledge to follow in my footsteps and seek out my story. May the goddess watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Grayness, Cantlin Brigade of Guards. Well, I mean, there is something there, but that's for later. I'm not gonna get into it right now. There's another sign over there. But I'm not gonna read that. I will, however, gather more of these. Yummy! And now... should gather up more of these. More petals! I believe these white petals only have one use, and that is to make healing cream with them. I believe that is their only purpose. That's a door. This right here is the Mason's workstation. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but yummy! I have so many now. This thing, we must use our banner. Let's go, lab. A warm and soothing light spreads all around. People near and far will be attracted by the banner's beckoning light. Look, my child, here's one already. Where? I don't see him. Oh, over there. Hello, person. Hello. What's this funny flag doing here? There's something special about this place. It's so bright and inviting. My name is Piva. What's yours? You'll find out soon. And by soon, I mean... Actually, I'm gonna start... Oh, that's right, I can't do that in this game. So you can press... What is it? It's a ZL to look up. Or ZR. Unfortunately, there isn't like a thing where you can press both. Because there isn't really like a build down, it's just kind of... I know you actually can't even build down as far as I know. Oh no, it's the other one, that's what it is. Yeah, there you go. It's a ZR and Z. ZR and R is what it is. Anyways. What's that? You're the one who planted that flag here? Who are you? Where did you come from? You don't remember? Like God has told you to come here. So you've got amnesia and you're hearing voices. That's not suspicious. That's not suspicious in the slightest. Oh, but this place is just so lovely. Can I live here? Mudkeeper, my child. Even with the power that dwells within you, you cannot rebuild Cantlin alone. Your first step in rebuilding this city must be to house those who join you in living here. Little remains of this dilapidated house save the door. Repair it by filling in the holes in this walls with earth. You can place blocks above you by holding L, and below you by holding R. Hold down X and you will place one block on top of another. Hold it down while moving in place to place many blocks in succession. Take this knowledge and these blocks of earth and make this ruined house livable once more. Oh boy, 5 blocks of earth. I will do that. Also, when you see that light, that means you have placed a block correctly. Really only applies to something we're gonna get into later. Yay, I did it. Hello. Oh, that's incredible. The walls were all full of holes, but now they're as good as new. Huh? You fixed it? With dirt? I thought you were just a weird girl with voices in her head. But you completely fixed that broken down old house. You must have some kind of special power. Here, take these. I found them on my way here. You can have them for fixing the house for me. White petals, oh boy. Incredible. I didn't mean to do that. You must have some kind of special power to be able to fix up that old house like that. How did you do it? What? You got the power to build new things? Yep, that's correct. Ellipses. What does build mean? Kipper, my child, do you remember what I told you? Long ago, the people of this land lost the power of creation. It is your duty to help them regain this power. Anyway, I really appreciate you fixing the house like this, but it's not much use without some kind of light inside. And I can't see any torches lying around here. Inside your banner of hope, you will find a mason's workstation. You must use it to build a torch. Take these materials, use them to construct a torch. Reveal to this girl the fruits of your labors. Retain a splat of blue goo and a broken branch. We actually can get splats of blue goo. A specific enemy drops it, and I see one right over here. The slime dude! Beat him up! And we got 1 splat of blue goo. Or we got 1 blue goo. That's not the only thing that these little slime dudes can drop. They can drop other things as well. I will make this though. An oaken club, which requires 2 broken branches. Oh, there's also ragged rags as well, which is what we start off with. Torn and tattered tunic that provides paltry protection, which requires 1 coarse cloth, which we can't actually make, or we can't get that yet. I'll make 5 torches. Okay, so 1 branch and 1 blue goo will make 5 torches. Which, functional. A burning branch filled with flammable liquid. It's a light source, and we also get a score of 10 points with this. Delicious. There's a bonfire as well. But I want to go here and equip this. There we go. Hey, where'd you find that torch? I made it. You didn't find it, you built it? So that's what building means. You picked up stuff from around here and somehow changed it into a torch, right? Thanks. I think I understand. Sort of. As long as you kind of understand. Hey, do you think you might be able to build anything with this? If you need any more, I'll see if I can find some. You get a broken branch. Thanks. I'll break this branch. Break this. I do kind of want to start flattening all this out, though. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. As well as all this as well. Burp, burp, burp. I will not break the rocks because I don't think I can get anything from them at this moment. Yeah. Actually, no, these rocks don't... Or do they drop anything? I don't remember. I know they drop things in... Or those particular rocks drop things in the second game, but I don't think they drop anything in the first game. I don't remember... Because there is a specific tool that I will be getting later that will make breaking things easier. Also, I'm going to do this. Burp, 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 burp. And then I'll do this. No. That. There we go. There's a sign here. This sign's actually kind of important. The monsters always attack from this direction. We must build a wall here to defend the city. Looks like this was written a long, long time ago. Somebody must have lived here once. So yeah, that's a mechanic that we'll get into a little bit later. But it is important that you know that. For when that mechanic becomes a thing. Actually, yeah, I don't think these rocks actually drop it. I think it's just gonna break. Burr, 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 burr. Yeah, that's right, I have to do this to... Burp. Burp, burp. So if you hold either R and L or ZR and ZL, you can place at a normal height. There you go. Where are you? Hello. I just realized something. You never told me your name. Mudkipper? What kind of name is that? Hey! That doesn't sound like what you'd have any special powers at all. But you can't judge someone by the name, right? Anyway, Mudkeeper, you still got those torches you made, right? We should put one in the house. The room is complete if it has walls 2 blocks high, a door, and a source of light to stave off the darkness when the sun has set. Press X to place your creations wherever you wish. Go, my child, and place the torch inside the house. Yes, that's important to know. I will place a torch in here for later. up all this dirt as well. Place one there. And then I will... Now in here, I will place the torch right here. I built an empty room for 330 points, which are added in the top left underneath my health. Brilliant! Now that's all lit up, this room's perfect. You're amazing, Mudkipper. You really do have special powers. It's hard to believe that someone who looks so dopey could be so talented. But you can't judge someone by their appearance, right? Hey, anyway, thanks, Mudkipper. Now I have somewhere to live. A seat of life, that's important. Now I can't eat this right now, but I won't. Hey, Mudkipper, thanks to you, we have such a lovely room. But don't you think it would be so much better if we had something to sleep on at night? I know, maybe you could build something. Mudkipper, my child, you must gather materials that you might fashion some bedding. Should you place a bed in a room, you could sleep on it at any time, night or day, to restore your health. It'd be great if you could make two things to sleep on. If we had two beds, we could sleep next to each other. This time, Mudkipper, I shall leave it to you to gather the materials you need to build the straw mattresses young Pippa requests. A straw mattress can be constructed from grassy leaves. To build one, you must first... Kipper, are you alright? Idea! I worked out how to make a straw mattress. A basic bedding made from dried weeds woven together. Can be slept on it. Score 30 points. Great. So we go over here to our Mason's workbench. And now you can make 2 straw mattresses. One at a time, obviously. Great. I think I will also make one of these. A bonfire. It's basically a torch, except different. A big bundle of branches that burns brightly. Light source, 50 points. It's a torch that is a little bit more fancy, but I will put it here. And then I will take these straw mattress. 1, 2. And this turns into a basic bedroom, which, as we can see in the top left there, residence maximum HP plus 10%. So Pippa has 10% more HP now. Wow, you built us something to sleep on. Thank you, Mudkipper. Whether it is night or day, you can sleep on any bed that is within a room to recover your health. Unless you're playing on the PlayStation version and you haven't done the complete chapter in X amount of days, you'll never want to sleep. As the sun sets, the darkness will close in around you and more powerful monsters emerge in force. When night falls, you would do well to return to your base. Rest your head upon a pillow and sleep until morning. Again, unless you're playing the PlayStation version, because in the PlayStation version, you really don't want to sleep because you can still do things at night. It's just that it's really dangerous to do so. Mudkipper, my child, you discovered the means to build a straw mattress all by yourself. In addition to the power to create that I bestowed unto you, it seems you also bear the special skill to discern what can be made from the materials you find. This is a wondrous power you have. It shall no doubt prove invaluable to you in your quest to rebuild the city. Mudkipper? Hello, Mudkipper? Was the goddess speaking to you? You were staring off into space with your mouth open again. You've got to pay more attention to what's going on around you, Mudkipper. If you keep spacing out like that, you'll never get anything done. Oh yeah, now time is passing. I guess I should have noted that the quest to create 2 straw mattresses is the quest before time will start passing. If you're playing the PlayStation version, that's extremely important, but if you're not, then you don't need to care. Mudkipper, can I ask you something? No. With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you gonna get a bit hungry? Huh? No, it's not just me. It's not my tummy rumbling. You must be hearing things again. But anyway, look, there's a lot of plumberry trees around. Plumberries are kind of small and they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. If you can go and get some plumberries for me out, Mudkipper, please. We'll need at least 5 for a decent meal. Plumber is a small pink fruit that never falls far from the tree. Perhaps you should take a look and see if there are any nearby. I already did it. Oh, you found so many plumberries. Can I have them? Yes. Hooray, thanks, Buckkeeper. To tell the truth, I'm actually really, really hungry. Here, these are for you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty. We should try them. My tummy starts to rumble. Ugh. You have 3 plumberries for that. Tidy up, there we go. So those loaves of bread up in the top right is our belly, our stomach, and the thing in the top right is a compass, yes. You know, Mudkipper, I've been thinking. You run around smashing all those trees and grass and stuff and use the materials you find to build new things, right? Pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're gonna have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. Why? Well, it's a secret. But you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that would serve such a role? I know. I'll make a chest. Branches bundled together to form a stout, strong box. Can be used to store items and also 50 points. This requires 3 branches to make. Incredible. I made a chest. Oh, you made a chest. Now you can put all the stuff you collected in there and go and collect even more stuff. You know, Mudkipper, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? Oh, now we're getting into the lore. They said the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since it's been all anyone could do is to survive. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves, and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it'd be fun if we could rebuild the city and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to build it to make a chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're gonna build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have to think about what we need to build, and you'll build it. Ellipses. You're going to help me, aren't you, Mudkipper? Aren't you? I haven't decided yet. Anyways, I'm gonna put this chest over here. For reasons you'll see later. Actually, no, that is... Yay, chest! So things about chests. At least I think it's chests anyways. And I think it is this game. Yes, so even though I don't have the petals in my inventory, I can still use them to craft. So yeah, as long as you have a chest, you can access it without actually needing the materials in your inventory. But it has to be inside a chest that is inside of your base. If it's in a chest outside of the base, you can't use it. I'm pretty sure anyways. It's gonna be a lot of work to turn this place into a huge city, isn't it? Is there anything I can do to help? Like, maybe I could build something. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? If I'm gonna build things, I'm gonna need a room to work in. Just like the one in this picture. Mudkipper, can you build me a room like the one I've drawn? Please? Please? It seems that your example has awoken within young Pepper the will to build. Blueprints, such as this one, such as the one she has gifted unto you, may be laid on the ground pressing X. Press minus to view the plan in more detail. To complete a blueprint, ensure that you place all the necessary items exactly as shown. Be sure to build rooms within the bounds of your base, lest the inhabitants of your town fail to recognize them. For the workbench, you could just use the mason's workstation near the flag. You'll probably have to bash it about a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room we'll need a door to get in and out, and a torch or something to light it up. But you can make things like that from raw materials, right? I obtained a picture and a thing. I worked out how to make a straw door. A perfect door made of sticks and straw can be opened and closed. 50 points. Incredible. So this is the first blueprint, which I will put. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, there's not enough space to place my thing. I'll put it right here. Let me put it down, please. There we go. All right. So this is the blueprint. It shows us what we must make. We need 48 bits of earth, a bonfire, a mason's workstation, a straw door, and a chest. I should have probably not placed this over here, actually. I need to take this as well. Up to my first mason's workstation. So workstation goes here. Bonfire goes there. Chest goes in the corner, and then now I must do this. Yeah. And then I need a door. Straw door! Which is made with 3 grassy leaves and a broken branch. Let's place the door. There. Incredible. How much more dirt do I need? I need like 42, I think. So now I must go out and collect wood. Or not wood. Dirt. And I guess also explore a bit as well. Because that is another thing about this game is exploration. That is important. Because there are so many things you can find. So many things to find. Some of which may or may not be important. Yummy, yummy. Burp, burp. My stick's about to break. No! Oh well, at least I have this now. Should I believe this Oaken Club is better? Yes, it does 5 attack damage. Although it's basically just a cypress stick, but stronger. Ooh, these are, I need these. This is a clump of mushrooms. These will be important for later. I don't think I can eat them, though. No, I can't. I cannot eat them, but eventually I'll be able to do something with them. Gather up some extra bits of dirt. Because there was one other thing that I saw that I do wish to grab. Where was it? Where was it? Where was the thing? Where was it? Here it is. Up here. Oh boy. Okay, what's inside? Enemies! Ow. So yes, combat, kind of basic, but... There we go. Defeating all the enemies unlocks this chest. What's inside? A seed of Leafy. That's, good. I'm probably gonna be saving my seeds of life. For a reason I'm not gonna quite explain yet, because it's not relevant right now. But, just know that there's a good reason. Oh, now I have these. These are chimeras. Chimeras can use magic. So they are ranged. But they do drop chimera feathers, which you use to make chimera wings. A fastly tied fan of fluttering feathers instantly transport you to your base. Yeah, it's your way of getting back home super quick. Under one condition, and that condition is that you are not underneath anything. Because if you are underneath something, your instant teleportation will fail, because you're launched into the sky when you use it. I hear you. You will not get me with your magic fiend. Alright. Now I want to do this. I wish to ascend this tower. It's for a good reason. Because at the top, there's me falling down. Oh geez, nighttime is coming. That's actually kind of scary, because I'm kind of far away from home. Check it out, it's a chest all the way at the top. What is this? A seed of life. Also, there's something interesting over there. Yeah, but I need to get home, like, super quick. Before the scary things come out and try and touch me. I don't want to be touched right now. I do not wish to be touched right now. Guys, there are mushrooms here. Oh, night is falling for real now, which means I should get back.